if they want to say something, they will say it, no matter if they are saying anything wrong or right. But when it comes to adult, they will think a lot of time that if it is it grammatically correct, am I using correct vocabulary or not. So it is a very they are very self conscious about making mistakes in
Yes,
comparison to children. Yeah, you.
sure. Yes, to me, the challenges and constraints which adults face are many in learning a new language, mainly because adults have different commitments.
Hmm.
They also have dedicated their time to so many other responsibilities, particularly if they are working adults, they have a lot of commitments in office. Their jobs have become very demanding nowadays. So
Yes.
they are not able to allot separate time to learn a language. So that is one of the biggest constraints. You may want to learn, but you're not able to dedicate your time.
Yes, exactly.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
So you have little or no time to dedicate to learning a new language. If they are learning a new skill, it is better to learn a new skill which is related to your work
Yes, yes, exactly.
and be able to use that skill in improving your challenges at work. Language is something you need to prioritize.
Yes. And you need to give a lot of time to this to
Ex-
learn this language. Right.
exactly. Secondly, I feel that it's very difficult to invest the time and energy because people have got such tight schedules and timelines. They get up very early, they have family commitments, they have children, they have to ensure that the children go to school on time. They have
Mm.
other responsibilities at work, at home, and then they don't have time for themselves. That is largely the case. And when I say the constraints or difficulties in learning the language at adulthood, in adulthood, is that there's a larger fear of making mistakes
Yes, exactly.
because
Like,
we become so self-conscious.
yes, and when you make as an adult, if you make mistake, you feel like it is a it is not a small thing. It is a very huge thing, and you feel very insulted and
Humiliated. You feel you yourself feel that oh, I didn't do a nice thing by taking part in that and speaking in front of everyone. There's always that fear of making mistakes, and it's a big psychological barrier.
yes, yes, it is.
Yes. And any new skill or particularly language, I think you need to spend a lot of time in practicing,
Exactly
and
true.
you don't get that kind of time to practice. So that's one of the biggest challenges according to me. Then there's also something like, as I said, low confidence,
Mm.
because you always not sure that, oh, are people thinking, what do the people think about it? That is more
Yeah,
more in your mind. What are people
yeah,
going to say? That's very, very predominant in
yeah.
adults compared to children. Children
Mm.
overcome it very soon, but in adults you are always thinking about, oh, what did those people expect me to say? Did I say it properly? how many
Yes,
mistakes how many mistakes did I make? So those are the fears which occupy your mind all the time.
yes, it happens with adults, and in comparison to children, they are not very much conscious about if they'll make mistakes or anything. If they want to say something, they will say it, no matter if they are saying anything wrong or right. But when it comes to adult, they will think a lot of time that if it is it grammatically correct, am I using correct vocabulary or not. So it is a very they are very self conscious about making mistakes in
Yes.
comparison to children. Yeah, you said it right.
I also feel there's a lot of self doubt about themselves. This is what I call like doubting yourself. You're not really happy that you can do something really well, or you're not sure, you're not confident. So when I say self doubt, that past experience, you have started learning it once and you gave it up. So you
Hmm.
give up things also very easily if you don't achieve what you want in a stipulated period of time.
Hmm.
So basically, as you grow into adulthood, you're also impatient.
Hmm. Yes, it is.
You want very quick results.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen in terms of language learning or any new skill for that matter.
Exactly. For every skill, you have to give your lot of time for to develop that skill. So, and especially in language, you at least you have to give your 1 or 2 years.
1 or 2 years to learn a language, to be proficient in it, and to
Yes,
be able to conduct a conversation like the native speakers.
exactly. And you have to be very consistent with it as well. Like if you are doing it for 2 days and then skipping a 1 day, so it is not going to be like that. So
Yes.
yes, it need a lot of consistency, everyday practice. And that's
Mm.
why I think that's why many adults face these kind of challenges because they don't have much time. They are very occupied with their own things like their responsibilities, their jobs and works. And yes, I mean they have very low confidence as well in comparison to children because children they don't have a lot of things that what how people will react. They are not aware about that people are going to judge them and but when it comes to adult they
And
know.
they have a happy go lucky attitude, which is not there in the adults. And another
Yes,
thing is adults have already, those who don't know the language at all have a lot of regional bias.
yes, yes.
Yeah, regional tone, regional, um,
In,
accent coming when you are speaking,
yes,
especially,
yes,
and it is not of only South Indian language or Bengali or say Assamese or Punjabi. Every language, your regional tone is different. So,
yes,
so to get out of that tone when you're talking a new language is very, very difficult.
yes,
So that is another thing I've observed, that for adults, that is a very big, drawback and a
yes.
challenge. They are not able to overcome that regional tone at all. Yes.
Hmm.
Have you observed it at any time?
Yes, I do. I mean, it happens with me as well. Like that native language influence doesn't go very easily. So
Yes.
for that, you have to keep practicing
Yeah.
every day.
And then see, children pick up the language very quickly because they also go to school. They are all
Yes,
the time hearing that language. Whereas,
mm,
for example, a homemaker who's wanting to learn the language even as an adult is not exposed to the language at all.
exactly, exactly. That's another big challenge to
Yes.
create environment.
Yeah.
But now,
They don't hear the language at all.
yes, and for like getting that kind of accent and to speak that way, just like native, for that you have to listen a lot of native speakers. You have to expose yourself to that language. You have to consume a lot of English language for that.
Yes.
But it is another a big task. But nowadays, I think it is not that much because if you have a social media and if you have a good internet connection, Android phone, or like if you have a good smartphone, then you can do it by consuming a lot of content by your phone. But like if a children going to school and then they are having conversation with their friend in English and they are having conversation with their teacher in English as well, so for them it is much easier to consume that language than an adult.
True, true, very true. And I also feel that adults also don't pick up grammar very easily.
Yes,
So they make
that's
lot of grammatical mistakes while they are speaking. And we already spoke about it, the fear of being judged
hmm,
makes them withdraw. So
yes,
they don't explore every opportunity to speak. Whereas a
no,
child, if you say you have to speak English in school, you have to speak English with your friends, they continue to try at least. But adults will suddenly give it up and not
yes,
even attempt. So those become barriers rather. And They have to face all these challenges if they want to pick up the language, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And I don't know if you have observed it. Uh, when you're teaching adults, they also translate.
Yes.
They also translate, and then the meaning changes, and it becomes very funny sometimes.
Yes, I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes what happens is they are translating every single thing, each and every word from their native language to English.
Yes.
Then it becomes completely different from what it is.
True,
So
true. The
yes,
meaning itself changes. The meaning itself changes. So the as we rightly said, there are many specific to sum the whole thing up. There are many specific and very direct constraints and challenges that an adult faces when he or she is learning a new language. One is time constraint because their jobs are demanding, their family commitments are there, they do not have the time to invest, they do not have the energy to invest, then they are also scared of making mistakes.
yes,
Yeah, they are very scared of making mistakes, then they lose confidence if they don't pick up soon. they get
yes,
they get impatient,
hmm,
they don't continue learning the language, as you said,
yes,
very regularly and persistently.
yes, it
Then
is.
language bias is already there in their mind because they are well versed in the regional language, whereas a young child may not know his regional language very well, his mother tongue very well. So
Yes,
those biases and those pronunciations and tones are not well developed, so they
yes,
don't bring that into the English language.
hmm,
Yes,
yeah,
because yes, and it is across all the nation states, across
yes,
all the states. I'm not saying specific to any particular state. If it is a south state, there will be a particular tone. If it is west, it will be another tone. If it is east, it will be a third tone. If it is north, it will be a different tone. So tone is something which they've already developed and they already have, so that extends to learning the new language,
yes,
right? And finally, as we said, there's a lot of self-doubt, they get demotivated, and they're also impatient if they don't make any progress.
exactly. That's so true.
Yeah, so have you summed up everything?
Yes,
Is there
yes.
anything you would like to add?
No, I think there is nothing left. You have covered all the points.
Okay. Yeah, this was a very nice topic which you thought of because, yes, as adults, there are many keen learners, those who want to learn, but something keeps them, pulls them back. Very,
Yes,
very, very few are able to succeed in their adulthood to, pick up a new language, whether it's English or any other language, unless there is some kind of an urgent necessity.
yes. And because of that, people are trying to learn this language because nowadays English is a necessity for in a lot of jobs. It is
Right,
required,
right.
and that's why they are trying really hard to learn this language. Sometimes it works for them, sometimes it doesn't. So yes, I think this conversation will help a lot of others to understand where they are lacking, because it is very important to understand why we are not getting succeed in what we are learning. So I
Yes,
think that
if you know what are the obstacles, you will try to overcome them. So first is to reflect and understand what could be the reasons you're not picking up the language.
yes, exactly.
Yeah. So if this is not talked about or shared, then
Hmm.
obviously everyone thinks, oh, I'm not good at it, so I'll never be able to learn the language. But it's not
Ex-
true. There are
Yes,
certain inbuilt, what we call restrictions, which prevent you from learning the language.
that's true, and we should know about, we should be aware about it, right? If we will be aware about it, then only we will overcome them. Then
Yes.
we will work on them. Right?
Yes,
That's
otherwise it's always easy to say, "Oh no, I'm already very old. I don't think I can do it. This is all for young people. It's not for us." That's the easiest way to get out of things.
exactly.
Yeah, so I feel we covered all the various points which which come to my mind about what are the real constraints or restrictions adults have in learning English as a language. Right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a lovely session, Akansha. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I'm feeling very grateful to have a conversation with you. You are looking really pretty, and the way you describe each and every single day, that was really
Yeah,
remarkable.
thank you so much, Akansha.